This was banned at one point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a good card.
Greetings, you crashing boars. I hope you're doing well. My name is Graham, and this is the Crack-A-Pack here on LRRMTG, where today I am joined by Alex from the Spike Feeders. How's it going?
Oh, I'm doing lovely, Graham. How about yourself?
Doing very well, thank you. And we are opening a pack of Mystery Booster Convention Edition. If you're curious, because I know that some people really care about this, this is Mystery Booster Convention Edition Bracket 2021. So not the original, right? It was 2020. This was like the reprint
that sounds right.
That was somehow worse. I don't know why it mattered, but it was relevant for like the playtest cards, I think. I'm not entirely sure. This was given to us by Connor at MagicCon Chicago 2024. Thank you, Connor, so very much. Alex, crack away.
Thank you. Oh boy. Oh, it's collated correctly.
Oh, love that. So in classic Mystery Booster fashion, this should have like 2 white cards, 2 blue cards, 2 red cards, 2 or black cards, 2 red cards, 2 green cards, and then the uncommons.
I think so.
Yeah,
Sounds right.
that tended to be how they did this.
We'll start off with Shining Armor, 1 and a white for an artifact equipment with flash. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to target knight you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has vigilance for equip 3. I really like that they changed to having equipment attach most of the time.
Yes, that's been a good change. I think this is from Throne of Eldraine, the original Eldraine, right? And I'm pretty sure this is when they started to dabble with that.
Yeah. I really appreciated it just because, being sort of Boros-minded person, it was always really rough to be like, all right, I'll pay for my equipment, and then I'll pay for my equipment again. Oh, you've killed my creature.
Yep.
Good change. Next up is Tarashi's Grasp, 2 and a white for Sorcery Arcane by League of Legends. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. You gain life equal to its converted mana cost.
As a reminder for those keeping score at home, there's going to be so many mechanics in here. Arcane was a thing from the original Kamigawa block, where that was just a thing that a spell could be. It could be arcane. What did that mean? Well, there were other spells that you could splice onto arcane, was the very clunkily worded mechanic for it, where you cast, for example, Tarashi's Grasp, and then you go, also, I'm paying to cast this spell from my hand, splicing it onto that one, but then I put this back in my hand, and now the Tarashi's Grasp also has the rules text of the spell that you spliced onto it.
2 spells for the price of 2 spells.
2 spells. But you get to keep one of them for later.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got Right into Being, 2 and a blue for a sorcery. Look at the top 2 cards of your library, manifest one of those cards, and then put the other on the top or the bottom of your library.
Wait a minute. This is proto Manifest Dread. It's not quite there.
Yeah.
Manifest Dread just like way more powerful than actual Manifest because it goes in your graveyard, and this does. The one that you don't manifest goes in your graveyard, and this doesn't. But Manifest Dread is like Manifest with a Surveil stapled onto it. And this is like Manifest with a Scry stapled onto it, which is still very good.
I remember drafting this actually quite a bit back during, I think this was Fate Reforged when this first came out. Yeah. So that's a nice callback.
Yeah.
Next up is Cloud Elemental.
Ooh.
2 and a blue for flying, and Cloud Elemental can only block creatures with flying on a 2/3 body.
Isn't this one of the ones that's like just been sort of like low-key around since very early Magic?
I genuinely believe you could tell me this was printed in 1980, and I'd probably believe you. Like
pre-Magic.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically just, what's that thing called? Shadow, where it's like, I have evasion, but I can't not have evasion.
Yeah.
So can only block the other things with the same problem.
You're only in the air.
Exactly. Next up is The Eldest Reborn, 4 and a black for a saga that has 3 chapters. First chapter is each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. Second chapter is each opponent discards a card. And third chapter is put target creature or planeswalker card from a graveyard under the battlefield, under your control.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I just really love the art that they do for these sagas because they make such good phone backgrounds.
Oh, yeah.
They've got some really classy ones.
Good
I think
idea.
Elspeth Defies Death, I think is one of my favorites. But, yeah.
The old ECD. Oh, God, Conquers Death.
Conquers Death. That's what it is.
ECD. Because everyone had to, I remember on coverage, they got sick of saying Elspeth Conquers Death all the time.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah.
Next up, Nameless Inversion.
Ooh.
1 and a black for Tribal Instant Shapeshifter, Changeling. Target creature gets +3/-3 and loses all creature types until end of turn.
Hypothetically, you could use this as a pump spell for one of your creatures if it had more than 3 toughness. But I've only ever seen this used as a removal spell.
Yeah. I would say I vaguely remember when this card first came out, but I couldn't tell you exactly when.
I don't remember either because I played it most during Modern Masters 1.
There we go.
Because they reprinted a bunch of... I think it was originally from, I want to say, like, Eventide? Like Shadowmoor?
That tracks, because that's when all of the creature typal spells started dropping. And Changeling was there, too. So that makes sense.
So I think it was around there.
But yeah.
Maybe the flavor text will give me a clue. No. Just as a Changeling's influence can have dramatic effects, so too can its sudden withdrawal.
Yeah. The reason I remember it is it went really well in draft decks where you had the Orzhov Witch 1-drop and the Edge of the Divinity that gave it +3/+3 if it was both black and white.
Oh yeah, that's definitely like Shadowmoor Eventide stuff. So. That was the it wasn't Sedge Witch?
Sedge Witch? Nah.
No.
Witch the Moors, maybe?
Maybe?
No, that's got to be something else.
Maybe I'm just hungry. I'm like, Sedge Witch. Sandwich. Sandwich. Lunch.
We'll get there very soon.
Okay.
Next up, it's the symbol of a church. It's Ancient Grudge.
Love to see a meme in the wild.
1 and a red for destroy target artifact with flashback for green. Did you know that werewolves really hate Avacyn?
For those unaware, classic Magic the Gathering meme. If there's anything a werewolf hates, it's a collar. M-, especially Avacyn's collar, comma, the symbol of her church. As someone who has done cycles as a creative text writer on Magic the Gathering, much love to people who do this job. It's not easy, but this is a particularly clunky sentence. This is not arranged cleanly. Anything werewolf hates is a collar, especially Avacyn's collar. The symbol of her church is just like, it's what was that line from the Madame Web trailer?
Oh yes.
It was like when my mom was killed when she was in the Amazon photographing spiders or something. Right, but I'm saying it too cleanly. Yeah. It was very clunky, just sort of like a muddy way to organize all the different clauses of this sentence. Yeah. And people really latched on to Ancient Grudge so now it's anytime anyone mentions Avacyn, it's always like, oh, a collar is the symbol of her church. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
The first time I ran into that meme, someone had altered Ancient Grudge to be complete flavor text, and they just made it an even worse run-on sentence. So it ended up with like 7 continuances.
Right, Avacyn's collar, the symbol of her church. Right.
Just for her. Next up is Smash to Smithereens. Ooh. That's 1 and a red for an instant destroy target artifact. Smash to Smithereens deals 3 damage to that creature's controller.
It's a lot of Modern Masters 1 or just Modern Masters reprints in just the ones that we've seen so far. The Tarashi's Grasp, the Cloud Elemental, the Nameless Inversion, and the Smash are all from Modern Masters 2. Again, one of my favorite things about Mystery Booster is that they would pick unusual printings of the cards with like expansion symbols you might not have seen from like Dual Decks or something else. But in this case, it's just funny to see 4 different cards in the same pack that are all from Modern Masters 2.
Yeah, very monolithic.
Yeah, Smash them in the Reeds is fine.
There you go. Next up is Ren's Run Vanquisher, 1 and a green for an elf warrior. That's a 3/3 that says, as an additional cost to play it, reveal an elf card from your hand or pay 3 generic. It also has Death Touch.
Great.
Yeah, that's about as overcosted as it gets.
To my point, what expansion symbol is that?
Oh, that's going to be Elves versus Dual Decks that I don't remember the name of.
Yeah, I think it's one of the Dual Decks. Elves versus Goblins, maybe?
That might be it, yeah.
That was a Dual Deck, right? 2007?
Yeah, that's got to be correct. We got a big thumbs up in the corner there, so.
Hell yeah, let's go.
We're going to go with that. Oh, next up is Commune with Nature, 1 green for a sorcery that says, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order.
Terrific.
Just good.
Great.
Oh, speaking of just great, Bloodbraid Elf, 2 red-green. For haste cascade on a 3/2. This was banned at one point, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's a good card.
Bloodbraid Elf. I don't know if this one's like a wide-ranging meme, but have you heard our sort of apocryphal story about Bloodbraid Elf?
No, but I'd love to.
So it was very soon after we all started playing Magic, because we started playing just before Scars of Mirrodin came out. And so Shards of Alara block was still in Standard. Oh. And it was one of us, I can't remember who it wasn't me, going into Yellow Jacket, our local game store, mid bad beat rant that someone was giving. Like someone in the store was like just angrily telling the story of a way that they got to, I think it was the poor person behind the counter, and all that was heard was just bit blast, and then he cascades into another effing Bloodbraid elf.
Just constantly flopping off.
Yeah,
the top.
going
Wow.
bit blast into Bloodbraid and then cascading, and this person was just like, "Oh no, someone's very angry about Bloodbraid elf."
I'm not equipped to deal with salt of this magnitude.
No.
All right, next up we have Perilous Mirror. 2 for an artifact creature mirror. 1/1 that says when it dies, it deals 2 damage to target creature or player.
I love Perimir, big fan. Also from Scars of Mirrodin, as mentioned. So there's a lot of nostalgia there for me.
Well, actually,
and this is the Magic 25 print.
Yeah.
And I love that they did this in Magic 25, putting the original expansion symbol as a watermark in the text box. Big fan of
Magic 25 was really good. It's
I liked
too
Master
bad that was 16 years ago.
Okay, 2018. All right, I was like, I believed you. I was
no.
that can't be 16 years. Can it? No.
No. Next up is Knight of Dawn, 1 white for Summon Knight, first strike, pay white. It gains protection from the color of your choice until end turn on a 2/2 body.
What? Where's
Wow.
this from?
It looks like, is that Tempest?
Oh,
pretty sure?
Tempest, yeah.
So that's old. That's even before I started playing.
Cool.
Cool art, though. I mean, can you imagine just riding into combat and just having your sword pop out of your fist like that?
Ron Spencer has a long history of some wacky nonsense in Magic. You know what I particularly appreciate about the Knight of Dawn? Their braids.
Oh, I hadn't even noticed those were braids. I thought those were more ribbons. Yeah.
Massive braids and ribbons in their hair.
Wow.
Cool.
That's a look right there. All right, and our rare Desolation Twin. 10 for a creature Eldrazi. When you cast Desolation Twin, put a 10/10 colorless Eldrazi creature token onto the battlefield on, as you might imagine, a 10/10.
Yeah.
That's huge. I remember when that came out, I was thinking 20 power and toughness for 10?
I love that it's not named either. It's just, you just make an Eldrazi. It's just creature type Eldrazi. The token is just Eldrazi, but
Not
it's
even
also a
not
10/10.
even Desolation Twin.
Yeah, no, it's just another one.
Good lord.
Oh boy. Sweet.
Talk about a beating. And last up, we've got the playtest card.
Yes.
Chimney Goyf. 4 and a black for a creature Lurgoyf Imp. Flying, card names, power is equal to the number of card types among cards in all graveyards, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. When card name dies, target opponent puts a card from their hand on top of their library. This has got to be a Chimney Imp send-up, isn't it?
Chimney Imp / Lurgoyf, yeah. I love that they were clearly just like, what if we just mash these two cards together? Chimney Goyf. Is it Lurgoyf Imp or is it one word? Okay, no, it is 2 separate words. From a distance, it looked like it was Lurgoyf Imp. And for some reason, this one's stickered over a Banehound, I want to say.
That seems right, because you see lifelink there on the edge. Of
Yeah. Why do we know what Banehound does?
I played a lot of Standard.
Fair enough. Oh, yeah. War of the Spark. You see there. They made it look like these were stickered over actual Magic cards that usually share the same colors as the card. As a pack, this is not how you're supposed to open Mystery Booster. You should open these to draft them.
Yes.
Right. Mystery Booster is such a fun format. It's so good. And part of the reason is this pack is worth like $2.80 something. It's not high.
No.
Though we've opened a lot of packs on this show that are like a lot less. Like this is not bad. We're keeping our average a little higher, so that's good.
Yeah, you might at least find Desolation Twin for sale somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But if you were sitting down to draft and this was your first pack of Mystery Booster, what would you be first picking?
So it would be pretty hard to pull me away from Bloodbraid Elf if I was drafting, simply because Cascade is just so powerful in my opinion, in limited formats, because especially at 4, hitting any of your 3s is just, hello, I've spent 4 for 7, and that just feels good. And so, especially in a format where you're probably going to be concentrated at that 3 and 4 spot,
Yeah.
that makes sense to me.
Desolation Twin is super expensive, and you're never sure you're going to get there. Chimney Goyf is funny, but might not actually do anything. Perilous Mirror is colorless.
That's true. I think Perilous Mirror is the one I hope wheels.
Yeah, I think there's a potential argument for the Eldest Reborn, just because it is a powerful saga. But I like the Bloodbraid Elf thought. Maybe you wheel Ren's Run Vanquisher, and then you're in.
Oh, and then I'm off to the races.
You're in Elves. Yeah, that'd
exactly.
be perfect. Terrific. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining us for this episode of Crack a Pack. I have been Graham, joined, of course, by Alex. Alex, where can folks find more of your fine stuff?
Well, they can find my fine stuff over on youtube.com/thespikefeeders. We primarily make Commander gameplay content, and if you want to come check that out, we'd really appreciate it.
Terrific. And over here, everything that we do is brought to you by you and your kind support of our Patreon, patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or by becoming a member on this YouTube channel. Until next time, I have been Graham with Alex, James on tech. Shoutouts to the editors as always, and Heather who gets these online. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time.